have like I think 50 to 55% win rate. Normally every trade I should backtest, I'll be able to reach my goal.
So, hello Ibrahim, how are you, sir?
Hello, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Please introduce yourself to the community, your name and where you live.
Okay. My name is Ibrahim Abdullah. I live in Nigeria, Kaduna State. It's a very beautiful place here, actually. I was born here in Nigeria, in Kaduna also, Kaduna City. So it's a very cool place. I study also in Nigeria. I'm an undergraduate in my final year, and that's all about it.
Okay, what are you studying?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering. Okay, very interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so congratulations on passing the evaluation with FundedNext. Could you tell us a little bit more about how you passed that challenge, and are you a full-time trader, part-time trader?
No, I'm actually a part-time trader because of school, so I try to balance the two. But I'm looking forward to be a full-time trader in the future. So normally my 15K account, I took it step by step, a little bit patiently, so that I'll be able to reach my goal, because it's not always every month that you'll be able to reach 10%. Sometimes you make more, sometimes you make less. So I think it's better as I took it patiently, in case even if I wasn't able to make it, I would have another month, because of FundedNext will allow you to have a reset of the account. So that's why I kept my mind at ease, and then I took it patiently.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit about your trading? What do you trade? How do you trade it?
Yeah, mostly I trade forex pairs and gold, and instrument, and USDT and Nasdaq some of the times.
Okay, so quite a varied selection of instruments.
Yeah. So it's mostly forex pairs. I usually trade forex. That's the most I trade. But the USDT is Nasdaq. It's sometimes when it presents a very nice opportunity, so I keep it on my watch list and wait for my confirmation. Yeah.
Okay. So you trade quite a varied selection of instruments. Is there any particular time zone you trade, or any particular strategy you trade, time frames?
Yeah, I usually trade a London session mostly. Yeah. And my time frames usually vary in between. The time frames I take my confirmations are the 30-minute time frame and on the 1 hour. But the time frames I analyze on are usually the bigger time frames, which are 4-hour, daily, and weekly also. Yeah, I take all of them into consideration before taking my entries.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're looking for some kind of trend on many time frames, so multi-time frame analysis. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Usually.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So can we dive into your strategy a little bit more? Can you show us maybe a typical setup using TradingView?
Yeah. I am presently even in a trade, actually, a USD card. So if you're okay with it, I can show you.
Sure. Yeah. Love to see it.
Right. So are you able to see it?
I can. Yeah. Clear.
Okay. Usually, this trade, before I took this trade, I actually waited for the confirmation, but I started off my analysis from the weekly time frame. So let's dive down to the weekly time frame. Actually, now from the weekly time frame, you can see that it's on a bullish trend. Mm-hmm. So from there, and it got stuck into an accumulation phase. Now it's stuck in between the range from this area here, from 1.38 down to also 1.32.
Yeah, so breakout from 132, and then we're currently accumulating within that range. Okay,
we're accumulating within that range. So I took that into consideration.
What do you look for next?
Yeah, actually, I waited for the price to come a little bit low, close to the support. around 1.32 area and provide me with an entry in the weekly time frame before I start to think about any entries on my lower time frames. So I went down to the daily time frame. Since I know it's in an accumulation phase, the weekly time frame, the daily time frame will be a little bit more clearer. Usually when the weekly time frame is not clear, I usually go down to the daily time frame where things will be a little bit more visible. So after that, there was a price. As I was looking at price made a lower high and a new lower low. So actually it was bearish previously. So, and then price shoot up, broke the lower high, and from there, broke structure. And then from there, I knew that price is going to continue moving up. So I waited for a retest or a pullback. So while I was waiting for a pullback, price came here on top of this support I drew. Price flew from there, but I didn't take any I didn't take any trades based off that place because actually I think I wasn't on my screen that time. I wasn't trading. So I allowed price to pull back. It pulled back heavily. So it made a double bottom. Yeah, price rejected. As you can see, price rejected this 1.33 area. Yeah, where I have marked on my screen. So it rejected, gave a bullish engulfing, very, very strong bullish push. Yeah. So yeah. From there, I went down to my 4-hour, and from the 4-hour time frame, you can see there's a little bit of also an accumulation range around this area too. Yeah. So from there, I also marked up a resistance, which if it breaks, I'll wait for price to come back, pull back, and then I'll take my entry based off that place.
Sure. Okay. I understand. So accumulation, breakout, and wait for the pullback.
Wait for the pullback.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so when price shot up with a very strong, this was a very, very, very strong impulsive move. So I took notice of that, waited for the pullback, and when it came down to my area of interest, I went down to the 1-hour time frame, which was here. So I saw, and from there I saw it gave me a very nice confirmation, which is this is called a morning star. I know usually some people call it, it has different names, but I usually call it a monster. But this was it was a very strong push for an entry. It was more than my normal risk that I would like to take, because I usually take my stop losses usually in between 30 to 40 pips. But actually this confirmation was around 50 to 55-ish. Okay. So I couldn't take a trade then.
So your execution time frame is the 1 hour, is that right?
Yeah, usually it's the 1 hour and 30-minute time frame, but mostly when I'm waiting for this type of a strong push, I usually trust the 1 hour more, because it's better than a 15-minute or 30-minute time frame. Because sometimes, usually when the 15-minute or time frame, what I experienced is that price will come, give you your entry, and then it will try to form maybe most of the time it will try to form a double bottom. So the second time is coming for a retest on that double bottom, usually spikes, and then your first stop loss will be removed. I don't know if you understand me.
Sure, yeah. So you're looking for these reversals at certain times of day and entries at certain times of day?
Yeah, usually at the London session mostly.
In the London, right?
Yeah, in the London session mostly. That's if I'm trading my forex pairs. But usually if I'm trading US30 and gold, I usually look for my entries on US session.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So onwards to this, I allowed the trade to continue, because I didn't execute any trade there, because the push was, as I told you, it was a very large push, and it was more for my stop loss, so I couldn't enter. I allowed it. Waited for price in the next London session the next day, so that if price will come back and give me another opportunity. But then price usually in the New York session, late New York session, gave this bullish engulfing, as you can see here.
Sure.
Price gave this bullish engulfing right here. but this was not according to my trading plan. It was in the late New York session, and I shouldn't be taking trades during that time. So I did not take any trade.
Okay.
So yeah, then price came back the next day. I opened my chart, reanalyzed, and waited for price to show me another entry, to present me with another entry before I hopped into the trade. And then after that, around around 12 a.m. I think 11 something. It gave me a 1 hour very, very strong bullish engulfing here, as you can see it here.
Yeah.
And this bullish engulfing was I didn't just take the trade anyhow. I usually use the 200 EME exponential moving average. I add it to my confluences before taking any trade.
To see the general trend.
To see the general trend. So I noticed that the price broke out on top of this moving average. So I waited for the pullback during that London session. And when it came, it pulled back, gave me my confirmation of bullish engulfing, very strong one. So from there, I actually took my trade. So the trade is supposed to be here. Yeah, actually took my trade from here.
Stop below the bullish engulfing. Sure.
Stop below the bullish engulfing.
Okay. Yeah. And then your target would be approximately.
Yeah, my target will be approximately 250 pip move, because I'm a swing trader. I've been holding on to this trade since I think on Tuesday or Monday, is it? Yeah, since on Monday. So
are you targeting a particular swing high or a?
No, I'm targeting a potential the 27 extension of the Fibonacci.
Okay.
I also use the Fibonacci as an indicator also. So I target the 27 extension.
How many? Sorry, 7.
Pardon?
The extension was?
Yeah, minus 27%.
Okay. Sure.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
So the entry fractal you're looking for, once you've established the higher time frame order flow trend, you're looking for support or resistance to be respected, and then you're looking for some kind of engulfing candle on the 1 hour.
Yes.
And that would be your signal to get either long or short.
That would be my signal to get in. And also my exit plan, I don't, for this particular trade, I'm watching the swing trade in case you see this last high it made. So I'll be careful to be looking at it by the time it gets to that area, so that if there's any stronger bearish pattern or any strong bearish push, I'll exit my trade.
Sure.
Yeah. But once it breaks it, I'll allow my trade to run to my original take profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you take partials on the way up, or are you?
I usually take partials like 40%. I usually take 40% of my partials of the trade.
Okay. At a certain risk reward, or?
Yeah, usually around 1 to 2 or 1 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, for this trade, I think I took partials around. No, I didn't take any partials from this trade, because the push, I'm very confident on the trade, so I'll allow all of the trades to run. All the entries I had, I'll allow them to run.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for sharing your strategy. It's very interesting. And hopefully that trade plays out for you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
We talked about risk management actually. So you've stop losses obviously below your entry criteria.
Yes.
Below that 2 to 1, you take
1
partials.
to 2 above.
Yeah. So pay the trader, and then do you move your stop into break even once the position has moved?
Yeah, I usually move my stops to break even once price on the 1 hour time frame gives me a higher low. When it has a high, it makes another new higher high. So I put my stops usually below the present higher low it has on the 1 hour time frame, or maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, so you use structure to trail your stop.
Yeah, I use structure to trail my stops.
Okay. Is there have you back tested this strategy? Do you have a percent win rate or any kind of statistics?
Yeah, I've before I usually have my strategies also. I usually back test them, Normally every trader should backtest his strategy before applying it. So, and this strategy, I have like I think 50 to 55% win rate on it. So it usually works for me. Because no strategy is perfect.
No,
no strategy is perfect. The risk reward will compensate for everything.
So backtesting, do you use TradingView, or have you got your own bespoke system?
No, I use TradingView. I use TradingView, the past price action. So that's what I use for my backtesting.
Okay, so obviously some trades are not successful. How do you deal with that drawdown if you do experience it?
Usually when I experience a loss, I usually close my laptop, go out maybe to chill, to have food, drink, clear my head a little bit, hang out with my friends, or any activities or hobbies I have that I enjoy doing. And then after that, I come back the next day, maybe during the night, and I reanalyze, look at my previous trade I took, whether if I made any mistake, try and check for any errors I made, and then try to do better the next day.
Okay, some journaling, and no revenge trading then?
No revenge trading, because that was a really good it was a really good experience I had.
Okay, well, thanks for that. Any advice to struggling traders who are looking to get funded with FundedNext?
I'll advise any trader upcoming, I would advise them to take this patiently and try to focus more on the skill set, instead of rushing to get a funded account, or rushing to get a live account, or rushing to deposit in their own broker or their own account. I think they should focus more on the skill set, try to enhance themselves, improve themselves, and before then, when they have tested their strategy, it works on a live account also, maybe have a little, maybe $100 account. It doesn't necessarily have to be big. You should have maybe a little account, test your strategy inside, and then when it proves to be working, you can go for a funded account.
Scale up there,
you can scale up there.
Test with a small live account. There's no emotions, but it's a real experience, a real trading environment. So good advice. Okay. Excellent. Okay, well, thank you, Ibrahim. Nice to meet you, and good luck with your continued trading with FundedNext, and hope the payouts continue.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.